We should be live. We should be good. We should be streaming. Hello, everyone. Octavia here. And I am very, very excited about my brand new album that just dropped. It is something special. And I'm going to take you through just some snippets. I'm going to take you over to the website. I'm going to show you this beautiful CD that just came back. I put up an update on Substack, on my YouTube community post. If you're getting my Substack newsletter, then you already know when it dropped. It actually came early, the CDs. The download versions are here. Everything made it to the finish line. I cannot thank you guys enough for my Patreon supporters, the people who helped me just get this project done. Most importantly, though, I give all praises to the Most High Abba Yah for just being here to guide me every which way. This has gone through so many different changes, and I'm so grateful for it. I think I said this in my Substack newsletter that this is probably one of the longest albums that I had to work on, just as far as changes and things of that nature, but it was so worth it. So tonight, this is an impromptu live. I'm just going to take you through some of the snippets that are already on the website, like 30 seconds per song, just so you can kind of get the flavor, see where you can see this album, uplifting, spiritual music, praising the Most High Abba Yah, keeping it real. I'm sharing my stories so that you guys can just get the gems and have something to keep your head up and your shoulders back. So that's what we're doing in this live stream tonight. Welcome in. As you come in, hit that like button, smash that like button, and drop 3 blue diamonds in the comments. That tells me that you are here, you are vibing, and that you are shining today or tonight if you're on the East Coast. It's only 6:37 here. I'm on the north in the Northwest. So still early. That's why I was like, you know what? It's still sunny out. You see the window? Still sunny outside. Not really sunny, but we still got some light out here. So I said, why not hop on? This happened on, let's see, the CDs came back, I think it was like Thursday, Friday. I'd have to look at my Substack. And I'm just now literally telling you guys about it. And I'm like, I was actually doing a spiritual live on my other channel on last Friday. And I kind of broke the news there. And shout out to my Brenda out in California. She picked up a couple of copies of the CD. And Gregory, June, my sis Cameron Joy, probably leaving somebody else out. But all I know is that I broke it on my other channel that the album was out. I had been talking about this album for a long time, you guys, and it's done. All right, so we're going to listen to a little bit of it. I'm going to show you guys where to get it and where to tell a friend, right, to spread the news. I also have some other stuff I wanted to share with you, too, some music news that we'll get into. So, yeah, make yourself comfortable. Hopefully it's not, too late where you guys are. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock on the East Coast, so I don't know. Maybe you stay up with me for a little bit. All right, so let's see. Let's make sure that we're good in terms of, you guys can hear and see me. Pop over to my, okay, good. All right, I'm not missing anybody, and I hope that I'm live, right? I hope that I'm live, you guys. Let's see, let's make sure. I believe I am, but let me just make sure. Okay. All right, okay. I'm gonna have to mute this, though. Let's go here. It looks like I am. It looks like I am. And I believe, I'm sure I can be heard and all that good stuff. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Hold on, you guys. Let's go here. It looks like I am. Yep. All right, cool. We good, y'all. Let me do this. Let me do that. Okay, cool. So let me take you on over to to the website. Hope everybody is doing good out there. Feels good to be on my music channel. It's been a crazy week, crazy in a good way. A lot of things going on, positive things. Doors are opening, connections are being made. And I was just actually discussing, I'll tell you real quick before we get into the music. This is music related, actually, is in my devotion this morning, I was thinking the higher you try to go toward, fame or making it, riches, success in the sense of the world, okay, the closer you actually get to the devil and wickedness and, evil and all these different things, the closer, because literally at the very, very, very top, who's kind of controlling the world system, if you will, we already know it's a whole lot of demonic people, okay, that don't, believe, love the Most High. But the lower that you go, lower in terms of like proximity to being grounded, staying humble, just, just staying close to who you are, yourself, your spirit. Well, the closer you actually get to the Most High Yah. So it's like in that state of humility and being grounded and just being yourself. Because like when you're closer to the Most High, it's hard to lose yourself. As you start to climb and try to get closer to, the riches and the fame, you start running into a lot of people who don't necessarily look like themselves or act like themselves. And they're literally being transformed into what the system wants them to be, or the industry, whatever you want to call it. But it's all for the hope that you can get a few dollars, or that you can get your name over here, you can get your name over there. But I was like talking to y'all like, man, but my peace though. Like, but we all go through stuff, but you can't put a price on peace. So the closer that you go, it's like, you get this and you get that, but you have no peace. And the higher you go, like the more devils you're going to be around. That's just the name of the game. And it's like, if you're not cut out for that, then they're going to end up medicating you, putting you, checking you in somewhere, or putting a scandal on your name or something. Like you're not going to last very long in the industry if you don't have like that thick skin or that kind of, you're either going to be a slave, a high paid slave, a high, well-known, famous slave, but you're either going to end up being a slave, or you're going to short out with the schedules, the rigorous schedules, just all of that. It's like, it's not, only Yah was meant to be worshiped to that degree. Like not everybody is supposed to know your name. You know what I'm saying? Or your face. And it's a price. It's a price that you pay. So it's just funny because one day, I mean, not one day, but I used to want that years and years ago. Like I used to want that when I was first coming up. Obviously, you first coming up, you want to get your name out there. You want to do this and that. But it's like the more and more just over the years and years, I just learned that I actually had been saved. I really had. I had been saved. It's like Yah preserved me and made me his hidden gem. And I'm grateful for it because I'm still alive and I'm still in my right mind. I'm still in my right mind. I know who I am. A lot of people that's at the top, they can't really tell you who they are because they're playing a role for you, for their record label, for maybe even the marriage that was arranged. Because it's not like, somebody super, 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 super famous and rich is going to just be able to go to the hood or somewhere at a coffee shop and meet somebody and marry that person. Like you got to be in the same, money bracket. It's like an arrangement. So you really don't have that much control, and you certainly don't have any privacy. I'm sitting here, in my chair, like, in the morning, writing in my journal, looking out the window, blessing the Most High Abba Yah, watching the birds play. They was chasing each other this morning, looking at the water, the nice river right in front of me. And I'm sitting here writing in my journal, tracking my blessings. I got peace. Like, it's like, it doesn't, I wouldn't trade it, you know. And now that I understand it, it's like my music is more, I think I appreciate my music even more. And when people hear it and they love it and they continue to support it, of course, that's going to make me like want to create even more. So I love music. I wouldn't want to do anything else in this world other than create music to uplift my soul, other people, and obviously give praise to the Most High Yah, period. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys because, when I look around, man, and I see what the industry has done to some of these people, you go in one way and then it's like some people don't either come out at all or, you know, they just change. They change for the worst, physically, you know, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Like it does take a number on you. And it's very, very hard to leave because you got so much wrapped up in it. You know what I'm saying? So I just praise the Most High that I'm able to create freely and do what He has called me to do. And I give Him praises for that. So this album here, Keep Walking. I don't know why I didn't pull that up. Hold on real quick. Give me 1 second. We're going to go to listen to some snippets. Shall we? Y'all up over there? Who's still up over there on the East Coast? All right, let me turn that down. All right, let me turn these earphones on. I see you, E2, in the chat. Shalom, shalom. Check, check. Can I be heard? I think so. All right, so let's go to and for those who watch this later, all I'm saying is try not to, you know, your head gonna start going like this on one of these tracks. I don't know which one, but for those who watch this later, definitely give this video a like as well. Drop a comment. Let me know that you were here. I see your diamonds, sis. Always good to see that and see you, of course. Where am I at? All right, let me take you to the site so we can listen to these snippets. I'm just gonna let it run from the top. First of all, let me get this gigantic keyboard out of the way. Okay. Let's set that there for a minute. And let us go to the music screen. All right. So you guys, here it is. Keep Walking, Queen's Mix 2. If you go to octavialifemusic.com, links are in the description, you will see this page. All you have to do is go to either MP3 albums, if that's what you're looking for, or this album is also available in CD format. So let's go to the MP3 albums where the actual snippets are, and then we could take a listen. Okay. This album also comes with a lyric book, and you'll see that too. So you can follow along with the lyrics and stuff. Not just that, but it tells you a little bit about the meaning behind each song. And there's like a little fun fact sheet, some things that I thought people would find interesting, just this whole process with the album. So that's there. All right. So let's click on listen. And here we go. I'm going to just push play. And it's going to run through the songs. It's only 30 seconds snippets, I believe. But you'll get a taste. I just wanted you guys to get a taste. I haven't even had a chance, like I said, to come on my channel and let you guys know officially that the album is out. So I'm doing it here. I'm doing it now. And here we go. So, boom. Man, is it me or Does this music sound like we're standing in front of a burial site?
What are you talking about? It's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful, but I feel like I should be holding a candle and whispering my regrets.
Oh my gosh. What kind of music do you want?
Music with life in it.
Life?
Yeah, music that
But words he was using were just as abusive. Tina was the type to just forgive, but the effect he caused was at her own expense. That's a story for you. And it makes me think there was a guy named Mike who loved facilitate, but after years of courting he was stuck gorilla tape. Sex before the wedding date, nope, they didn't wait. Now her words turned to razor blades, cutting like a mega chain. Saw it coming, had a feeling, so he came back to the house unexpected. Ride on them, confidence unshaken. I know where my power lives. Ride on them, and no matter how big the obstacle, stopping ain't what I'm gonna do. I'm riding, rolling till the wheels fall off. I thought I told you that. Can't be plucked out of his hand. You must not know my father, man. Remember I told you that he was the author and finisher of my faith. And he is the only one that can tell me when I'm done. But until that day, hey, I'ma sing his praise, declare his name like a politician on a mission.
gonna keep going.
Influence and an audience. It's all for a reason. It's all for a purpose. And this is the season to represent truth and rap it proud. No matter where you are, say it loud. Come on.
I love being sex. Love the fact that it don't crack. Love my beautiful eyes, my lips. Love my body shape, curvy or slim. Love the texture of my hair. Short or long, I'm up in here. Love the sun, she my best friend.
Look how she glistening on my skin.
Everybody celebrate, yeah. From various backgrounds and ages. Dancing free and it feels amazing. In a safe place we can call our own. Finally been left alone.
Harriet Hunter, Hampton Hughes, Malcolm Douglas, Fannie Lou, Dr. Daniel Black, Dr. Joy DeGroot, Dr. Francis Cresswell, sing salute. Rosa Rizza Davis, Dr. Carl Lewis, Favors Baker, and Shakur Sharpton, Baldwin, Nina.
Barashango.
To do. And piece by piece my doubts ceased. I saw the proof when the people came through. And I guess I understand why they were second guessing. But I never left y'all, he was always ever present. Working in my life like a surgeon with a knife, digging all throughout my heart to prepare me for these bars. I'm not abandoning what made me, I'm owning everything I made of. This ain't fair, this is flight, and this is what growth sounds like. Know the music.
Okay, what's next? Oh, fill up, okay.
Tomorrow got enough worries of its own. So gonna take a puff for that ooh. I fill up, fill up, fill up. Ooh, I fill up, fill up, fill up. I'm not thinking about what could happen. I'm enjoying the moment. What matters? You could sit here worrying about your future, probabilities and things that haven't happened to you. And if you let it.
Thank you enough.
I don't ever wanna forget. Never wanna forget
The things that you've already done.
the things that you've already done.
I don't ever wanna regret.
No, I don't wanna regret.
Not thanking you enough.
Thank you, Father. Thank you for your wisdom and your commands on the tablet of my heart, written by your hand. And
When I'm praising, you've been by my side all this time. This is
whole
whole
and design. Now my speech, my thoughts with you align.
Yeah.
The whole time, hand on me the whole time. Never took it off my whole life. By the love of ya, I'm still alive. It was you, yeah, the whole time. Hand on me the whole time. Never took it off my whole.
Oh, cut it right when it's going up.
The voice was right.
This
No
is
beat
I was
wasn't my
always there.
Joseph.
I was always there, this was good. For you to grow, you learned your healing, came out stronger than before. I'm so proud of you making the right decision. You heard my voice and listened.
Oh man, this next story is crazy.
I was always there.
One infestation after another.
Oh, man.
Hornets, scorpions, water bugs.
Woo. Man, brand new story.
Write it out. Write your story right. I am writing a brand new story. Write your story right. Write it out. Write your story right. And the piece of paper look clean. The piece of paper look clean. The piece of paper's a brand new me. Oh, the piece of paper's a brand new me. The piece of paper is free. I don't know what's next,
Then keep walking.
but I'll keep walking by faith every step. Keep walking, walking, believing all the promises you gave. And here I am, I'm calling out to you by name for my tomorrow. 'Cause I still don't know what's next. What's next? Yeah. Do you hear me? Hello.
Of course you do. I know that you're near me.
And then the last one, amazing. Yeah.
Just kidding. All the tears are wiped away from you and me. My eyes have seen the glory of this marvelous thing. Behold, amazing, yeah. Let's praise him. Ooh, yes, you're amazing.
Oh, man. Okay. Then it starts over. So I literally got 30-second snippets up here. It makes you want to go, yeah, I need to just go ahead and get this album so I can enjoy the whole thing, right? Right. So I wanted to let you guys hear what you're missing if you don't have this. Some people do, some people don't, but I want to make sure that you know it's available for you to be inspired, and it's another album to praise the Most High Yah with and to keep you up. Uplifted and to keep your head up and all that good stuff. So it's here. It is available for you if you are looking for the CD version of this album. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to scroll down here just so you can see that I also have the lyric book that I mentioned. Beautiful, mobile, friendly. Everything's nice and big so that you don't have to do a whole lot of pinching. I put a lot of work and time into this, and I know that you're going to enjoy it, especially just knowing what was behind the songs and then being able to sing and rap along with them too. So it's just a nice little companion with the album. But I was going to tell you guys, if you're more of a kind of like a hard copy person in the sense of like you like to hold on to things, you like to get like what feels like a gift almost in the mail, because when I send out my packages, I don't play. Like I love to bless people with how things look and appearance. I think I got that from my brother, Joe. Actually, I know I did. I remember he used to tell me presentation is everything. And he said if your music sounds amazing, but it looks like, he used another choice word. He said ain't nobody gonna get it, right? But so listen, artists, if you're other artists that come through and listen to this, if you're listening even now, or anybody, you don't have to be an artist, but he said, but if it looks amazing, even if it doesn't sound all that great, people would take a chance on it. And I'll never, ever forget that. And I think because I love being creative, I love graphic design. As you can see, those are the bubble mailers that they ship in. It feels like I'm doing the best that I can do with the resources that I have creatively to give my fans and my supporters the best experience possible, not just with the music, but like taking it above and beyond so that you feel good just by looking at it. And so that's what I'm hoping, that's what I'm hoping people do and people feel. So this is really what it is the love. It's the love and the care that I put into this stuff because I want that to transfer on over to y'all. You know what I mean? So even the mailman, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let them feel the love. Just, carrying it like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let them feel some positive energy, That's my hope. All right, so we're on the CD page. Like I said, you can get here from OctaviaLifeMusic.com. Just click on CDs. It'll take you right on over here. You're going to see my big cheese. And then we just scroll down. And shipping is included with all of the CDs and tracking and all of that good stuff. So you know that, when it's going gonna get there. I usually ship on Fridays, just FYI. And then, I have just different pictures here. You can come through and just see. I'm not gonna go through all of these, but basically, this is, where you would get the CDs. I actually have them physically here too. I don't know. Can you guys see me? Hold on. Let me see if this. So you can see, I really do have them. People be having stuff online and then they're like waiting for it to come. I really do have them. They're here. They're here. I promise. The CDs are here. I know it's hard to see with all the lights and stuff glaring, but here they are. This is it. We've been waiting. I've been waiting. I shared this on Friday. You can't really see it. But you can see it enough to know that we got them and we really are shipping them. So that's a good thing. Another, I'll get to that in a second. So anyway, this is the page that you can come to. Some people get it as a bundle, the CD, get the lyric book, and then also there's a little sticker pack. I Am Everything glitter and sticker magnet. I don't have them in front of me, but, slap one on your refrigerator. And then everybody loves stickers. So I have these little cute glitter stickers. And I Am Everything is the very first track that we heard listening on this album. So I thought that that'd be a good little something to put in here. And frequently people would probably purchase that together just to get everything. So that is where you would get the album, which is so amazing. Let me tell you this, though. If you are a Patreon member, you already have the download album. Like, I sent that to you weeks ago. Like, my mastering engineer, Bruno, and I went back and forth for a little while. I'm looking here because I'm trying to find the button to switch on over to the to this screen. But, we worked tirelessly, literally, you guys, for a while to get the album, just together and to wrap it up. And I can't remember exactly when it was, but at least probably 2 weeks ago, Patreon members had this in their inbox. I sent them all a download version of the album. Plus, they were able to listen to the album as I was kind of creating it, little behind the scenes stuff, but also just vibing to the entire record as it was at that time with me. Like, it was like an hour live stream. I took the time out just to do that for them because they're closer on in and they are such a support, and I really do appreciate my Patreon members. You can actually become a Patreon member too. If it's a great way to support my ministry and my music. I'm gonna say that again. It's a great way to support my ministry and my music. It just is. So, and I love popping in there and just uploading different things that I don't always put publicly. So, what else did I want to share with you guys? What else is actually happening? Okay, so speaking of what I probably will be sharing in Patreon, is I have an open mic opportunity. Let's see, a day before my birthday. So it's a day after my birthday, actually. It's June 19th. So it is, the way that came about too was really, really cool. And I'm wondering if I think I may have shared this on the live stream on Friday, but again, that was on a completely different channel. This is my music channel, so I do want to share this with you guys. I have to remember to put like a chapter so that you guys can pop around if you're watching this later. Okay, so a friend was at an open mic night. They were having their 1 year anniversary, and she texted me and said that it's packed up in here. And this guy on the mic, he's got bars, and she's just saying that you need to, hook up with this guy and see if you can, come and rock, be a part of what they got going on here. So she sent me the link, and I was like, okay. So I went to the site or whatever, and it's a record store, and they actually have open mic nights on the every third, Friday. Is that right? The third week of the month on Friday. Something like that, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I just hit it through the website, and I got a call, and it was somebody who actually, he was like, I know you. And I'm like, huh? And he's like, yeah, I know you. We went to middle school together. And I'm like, wow, right? You're kidding me. So he's sending me pictures, and I'm like, oh, snap, this, that, and the third. Saying, hey, I got a record store. I do these open mics. Just a great way to meet people who are doing music. And we just kind of built this community. And so I'm like, hey, send me the link. Let me get situated so I can, kind of get back, dust the mic off a little bit, get back out there, right? And it's so perfect timing with this new album. So I was thinking, I'll start. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this, but I'm thinking like to start doing some live rehearsals, if you will, just kind of practicing, getting some show versions together. I'm actually working with Bruno now. He's gonna help me get my show versions together, and then put some of that footage in Patreon as well. So that'll be there, and I'll leak some stuff out here on YouTube. I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging either. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that'd be kind of cool just to. And I was asking my bro. He had hit me up earlier today, and he was like, whole time, that your song whole time is on repeat. And he sent me another artist song, and I was like, hey, which one you think I should do at this open mic? Because I was going back and forth. I was like, keep walking or whole time. And then first he said whole time, and then I really want to do stacked, but I said I'm gonna wait till like I get in the right environment for that one. I can't wait. But then he said, he goes keep walking. I was like, you know what? That's the one I was leaning toward. So I think I'm gonna start practicing, rehearsing keep walking. Probably the first and second verse of that, or maybe just the first. This is what I'm thinking, you guys. I was thinking, do the first verse instead of doing the whole song. I don't know if there's any artists out there too. You guys probably understand. Like, to me, I think just doing full songs, unless it's like some kind of a worship where you need to go from start to finish. But like when it comes to rap, it's kind of cool to switch your songs up and not do like all three verses, just to keep things fresh, especially if you have at this particular open mic, you can do three songs. And so I was like, you know what, how about I use the time, creatively and do like maybe one verse and the hook of keep walking. And I'm curious to know too, when you get this record, what becomes your go-tos. And then I was going to break out Grounded for Greatness. And if you don't know what that is, that's an EP that I dropped. It's 5 songs, and they're real West Coast flavored. And it's all just like motivation. I actually created that album when I was in the process of writing my first storybook. It's an illustration storybook about a lion, an unforgettable lion named Boomi, which will be coming out very, very soon. But anywho, that's another story. But I was thinking for the audience, I was like, you know what? Maybe like Other Side of Fear, that song would be good. Like after Keep Walking, because you're like, I keep walking. Even though I don't know what's next, I'm going to keep walking by faith every step, believing on your promises, calling on your name, for you are my tomorrow. So it's kind of like I introduce myself as somebody who's not all at the pinnacle, like, yo, this, that, and the third. No, I introduce myself. I step on the scene as I'm like you. We all on this globe together, and I'm just walking it out by faith. And I'm just believing in the one, right, that I can't see, but I can feel, like his presence. I know that he's there because I know the things that he's done in my life. And ain't nobody else responsible. Ain't nobody else taking credit either. Like, he's the only one, right? Just because I've developed a relationship and I'm still getting to know him. But I show up on the scene. Imagine you show up on the scene as a new person in an environment that's not like necessarily spiritual. It's just you're just in a world environment of music heads and people who appreciate music, all races, you know, all different kinds of backgrounds. I'm like, you know what? Maybe that'd be a good start, just to be like, hey, I'm Octavia, and you know, have my pitch, if you will, quickly, just so they know I'm born and raised here, Portland. Dropped an album, I think, 1994. I was the first female rapper to literally put an album out in these stores on tape. And it was phenomenal. That time, that whole season of my life, it opened me up to a lot of different things. And now it's like full circle. I've been here, I've been, you know, Georgia, Cincinnati, California, but I'm back home. And this is literally my first open mic. And so I just came to share my love and to connect. And, you know, I'm walking just like you guys by faith. I don't necessarily know what's next. When you look around in the world, it's kind of, it got people shaking up a little bit, but I'm glad that my foundation is stable. And so, you know, just vibe with me on this, and then just kind of get into keep walking, do like a verse of that, and that way I can kind of, you know, loosen myself up, loosen them up. They can kind of see a little bit of you know, who I am, and then get into something like Other Side of Fear, which is very interactive. That was the point of me picking something like that, because it's like you have to say, on the other side of fear, my purpose. On the other side of my projects, my people, my power. Like, it's an interactive thing. So that would immediately kind of get them involved and get them going. And it is like medicine in the honey. So it's something that anybody can enjoy, no matter what your belief system is. We can all raise our hands and say, like, at some point in time in our lives, we may have been afraid of something, or maybe we felt like paralyzed by fear because of opinions of other people, or, you know, what people might think, or what people might say, or somebody else, you know, had a little more control than they needed to. There's all kind of different things. You know, people don't move out of different states because of certain things. Fear is a big thing, right, for everybody. So I feel like that'd be kind of a good one to empower people, right? So I was going to go into that. I don't think I'm going to do the whole thing on that one either. Maybe like one or two verses. Have the hooks, maybe have the hooks at least circle around to where they can hear them twice. One as kind of the introduction, and then two, they'll probably catch on and get it. And honestly, that's all I really had. I know I'll have some more time left, but instead of like trying to, in a month, squeeze in another song and trying to memorize and trying to get it down and all of that, I'd rather focus on those two and the stories in between, so that people can really see themselves in the music and let it really, on the under, like, truth be told, minister to them, like, for real. Because y'all knows why I'm going there, is to do my thing, but it's also, he has people that are there waiting to hear what I'm about to sing, what I'm about to rap, what I'm about to say, my story, and my light, my energy, my positivity. So he knows. So he's handpicking people to be there specifically, just like, you know, he's allowing me, right, to be there. So these open doors, I believe, is just going to be a trend. They're going to continue opening as long as, you know, I'm yielded. So anywho, that's about the open mic situation. Hey, I'm excited, you guys. I haven't been on the microphone in front of people in a while. With the surgeries, with the this, with the moves, with the that, with the this. Your girl's like, I feel healed. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, I feel healed in my mind. I feel more healed, more stable, more, even through my stint of being like, feeling that loneliness, you know, but I realized I even understand that now more. Like why I even was feeling the way I was feeling, because y'all was trying to tell me something. He was trying to tell me something. Like, it's me. This is you, rely on me alone, period, point blank. And just have your heart bent toward me. And it's like, he taught me so much. He's taught me so much in terms of like delighting myself in him and letting him give me the desires of my heart. So you guys, I could talk about y'all all night long. All night long. Shalom, shalom, everybody. Hi, T. I just saw you pop in as well. And what else I wanted to share with you guys? Let's see. So the open mic, and then what else? Okay. Oh yeah, the interview. Okay, good. So am I doing good on time? Hold on. What time is it? Oh, good, good, good. I wanted to make this like the beginning of this real, so that when people come to watch this, they'll know boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to try to get better at making chapters, is where you go to a YouTube video and then they have the little chapters that you can just click around. So this section right here is called, I don't know what it's called, maybe the interview. So anyway, I'm doing an interview on Straight Talk TV with it. The host name is Tony Brown. He's actually a friend of my mother's and Papa Walt's from way, way, way back. When they actually had an in-studio programming station, which is off of MLK. They don't do it in there anymore, though the building is still there. They just do a Zoom. I'm like, cool, cool. I'll just be sitting right here. Hey, probably not on this mic. I'll probably just have my phone set up, some lights. That way I can show, the CDs. I can show just different things and just boom. But anyway, that is taking place on the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm excited about that. It'll be on cable here in Portland. And of course, his YouTube and stuff like that. And hopefully I'll be able to get my own copy so that I can upload it, right? I'll probably upload it inside Patreon first and then leak it out to the public. But that's going to be exciting because, and he got all my stuff. He was like, when you do interviews and stuff, usually people will say, send me your bio, send me a picture, send me the album, send me a couple of songs, any pertinent things that you want to cover or whatever, so that their programmer can put all this information up, make the little banner and do all that stuff. So I sent him all of that last week, and he actually got back to me today, actually, which was kind of cool. And he said, I actually have the email here. It was just to the point. He said, received powerful, appreciate you. And I was like, okay, he got it. And obviously he liked it. I sent him 2 songs, and it was, does anybody want to guess what 2 songs that I sent? I sent him 2 songs. I want to see if you guys get, I know it's like, okay, I'll narrow it down. I sent him 2 songs from the new album. All right. What songs do you think I sent for this interview? Let's see. Let me go back here. Is it nice compact album too? Pop it in the chat, whether you're here now or later, what song you think. And don't cheat and fast forward later when I didn't already said the answer. I sent 2 songs, and this is for, I ain't gonna give you too many hints, but anyway, I'll check to see, if anybody put anything in there, but I sent 2 songs, and he said powerful, appreciate you. So he's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. And, yeah, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. There was something I wanted to say to that effect of that interview. This is was on the schedule for the 17th, but I had to make a change in schedule. So she told me to just basically nudge her as we get kind of closer so we can nail down an exact date. And when I do, I will let you guys know about that. But Sister Deborah, y'all know I talk about her like in high regards because ever since Open Writers, I think that's when we first kind of were introduced to her. She was introduced to us, if you will. She found out, I can't remember how she found our music. I think she found my Uplift album, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going way back. Let me tell you, this sister has all of my music. She has all of my CDs. Her family loves my music. They support every single project. Like they've donated behind the scenes to several different things. And I'm just very grateful for her spirit. We finally got a chance to talk on the phone a couple months back. Beautiful heart, like I knew she would be. And it was amazing. So we recently talked probably about a week ago and just kind of caught up and stuff. And she is, we're going to be doing I'm going to be interviewed by her, which will really, really be cool. You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of respect for that sister. And so that's going to be nice. And we're just trying to get a good time down. At first it was going to be the 17th of this month. And then we're, trying to figure out which channel is it going to be on. So they have a couple of different channels and she has also another community of creatives and stuff like that too. So just trying to figure out the best platform and then locking down a time. Once we get that time locked down, I will definitely let you know to tune in because we're going to do it live. It's not going to be pre-recorded, which is going to be pretty cool. So I'm excited for that. So I can share about the album. I can also talk about, and I told her, I'm like, how cool is that? That the song Everybody's Celebrating, that I just gave tribute and honor to all of the greats. I know I left people off the list. But like I said, put them up a plate. You know what I'm saying? I put them up a plate, take the plate. But it's just kind of cool that song made it on this particular album. I just see how good y'all is and how it all worked out. So I'm looking forward to that, you guys. I just think all of this stuff is going to end up elevating us all. Like, y'all done see me in the shadows working and I hope it's inspiration to you that like the seeds that you plant, you guys have seen me like waiting. Y'all see me in my waiting season, probably multiple waiting seasons. And one of the funny things is, I don't know if it's funny, but one of the things that I was also, and I'll get back to the songs too, but I was talking to the Most High Yah about, you guys, was, one second, is that he already gave, like, think about your own life. Like, you'd be like, y'all done already gave everybody everything they already needed. I'm realizing that more and more, It's up to us how we stewarded what he gave us, whether that's our health, whether that's our gifts, our talents. He put the connections there. He put the connectivity. He gave us the blueprint, which atmosphere to be in, which city to go, when not to go. He gave us instruction. He gave us our bodies, our minds. Everybody came out with something. And it's like, it ain't on me. That's on you to be a good steward of it. And can I just tell you guys, I'm glad that I'm learning that now and I'm not like 90. You know what I'm saying? Like coming to that realization. I'm glad that he helped me understand that all I needed to do is be a good steward. Well, one, if I can testify for a moment, I had to really get a lot of the inside stuff together. And it's a work in progress, obviously, but a lot of stuff I got resolved, working through stuff in therapy. It just it's something about you gotta have the right person that understands. Like, hey, this is what I believe. Like, I'm not going into any other direction. Let's be clear. And then you can kind of just get to the practical things and ain't got to worry about somebody trying to veer you off to this or veer you off to that. So it was good. We had that kind of communication and respect. But I think when I was able to really sit and talk and open up, this could be a whole nother live stream, you guys, but it does connect to the music because that's why the music is sounding so free now. Freer, I'll say. No, well, not really freer. I'll say more mature in the spirit. I say that because my music has always been really liberating. But the point I'm trying to make is that I was able to open up and really deal with things because I felt there was nobody judging me. There was a unbiased opinion on me. And I could really say the things that I thought. You know, sometimes you could be real close to somebody and still not tell them what you're really thinking. You know what I mean? Because it could be a myriad of things. Again, what will people think? Or I don't want to put that burden on them. It could be a lot of stuff. But like that 9 months of therapy really allowed me, and I went every week. Could have went twice a week, but I went every week. And I was able to basically connect the dots. Why I thought certain ways, why I behaved certain ways, why I, cut things off or turned the corners quick and, put a lot of pressure on myself. I used to put so much pressure on myself. Pressure, and who was putting the pressure on me? It was me, But I dug into it. I'll have to get into this maybe another time, but it was a version of me. And what I mean by that, it was like the younger me who still had that fire that was like, still had those dreams and desires of being a certain, in a certain place that was basically making me feel that I wasn't doing enough. I wasn't at the level that I should be. And that's why when you hear me talking about I'm living in my dream, I'm enjoying each moment. I'm not saying that just to be saying it because it sound good. Like I've learned that is the key to being content, is to finding literally the joy and happiness in the smallest things, like just even kicking it, being on this live. So what else? And the forgiveness obviously, came into play in forgiving myself and let myself, give yourself, be kind to yourself. Like it's already a lot. Everybody done been through a lot. So the last thing we want to do is be hard on ourselves and hard on each other. So it's like just trying to lighten that up, not taking life so serious. There's certain things you got to, be serious about, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Laugh a little bit. Laugh at yourself. It's okay. Like show up how you want to show up. It's all good. This is life. We all live in it. And let go too, expectations on yourself and of others. I let go a lot of expectations on other people. Just released a whole lot of people. Like, okay, well, it's a lot of love, but if that's, you know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? Just continue to love people. Even if you have to love them from a distance, it's all good. It's all good. So that's what's made my life a lot more enjoyable. And I'm at a what am I trying to say? My point I was really trying to make on y'all giving us everybody getting something, meaning like I gave you everything to make it work here on this planet, even with the obstacles and the challenges and stuff. I gave everybody what they needed. This person may have more resilience. This person may have more patience. This person may have more drive. This person may have more mercy. You know what I mean? Like, but we all got what we needed for the personality that he gave us, for the type of person we are, for the heart that we carry, all of that. So nobody is inadequate. So we're all filled to capacity. So when I was like, well, wait a minute, what about this and what about that? Now I realize it ain't, it ain't on me. It's not on me. You know what I'm saying? This is when he taught me about being a steward of this music, being a better steward of it. You know, and you might think, well, what, did she squander all of this stuff away or whatever? It's not, it could be that in certain situations, but in my case, it was managing the creativity, because I know I'm talking to somebody out there that can feel me. When you have a lot of gifts and you can be creative and you can go in multiple different directions, it can feel like a creative blizzard. Literally. I have a book titled that. Don't nobody steal that. I do. I'm writing it's going to take a while to get done, but so I never really talk about it, but I just keep chipping away at it. But it's you can feel like you're in a blizzard of ideas, of plans, and then you start something, and then he was like, you have to start finishing what you start, what I give you. And then obviously one of the big things was to stay put, stay where I planted you, where your garden is, and keep tending to that one garden, and you'll start to see the seed sprout. So I'm happy because this album is one of the seeds that sprouted, a project that I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this. Cause it was just like, it started to get like long, and I'm making corrections and changes. And then he's saying, take this lyric out and remove that, and then put that in. And then the songs I thought were going to be on there ain't nowhere on there, but it's like the perfect 13, like that he wanted on there, and that I'm happy about too. So anyway, Yah's good. He'll direct your steps if you let him. I'm always learning something. Always growing, and I'm grateful for his guidance and his wisdom to keep me motivated and to keep me joyful also. So I just try to spread that out to you guys as best as I can through this music, and just, jumping on here when I'm able to, and sharing my love, sharing my light. But I'm excited about these open door opportunities, because at first I'm like, hello, where are the doors? Where's the opportunities, y'all? One door, something. But, he has to work on you. He has to do his thing. And then a lot of it is timing too, right? Seed time and harvest. So I believe we're in the harvest season. I'm just chilling, kick back. Hey, head up, shoulders back. So anyway, you guys, that is what I wanted to kind of share with you guys. Pop on here and let you guys know that the album is out, and I'm so like excited to see where this album takes all of us in terms of like the level, the energy, the spirituality, the because a lot of, like, I'm talking, I got some folks in the chat that been rolling with me for a long time, right? So you guys know we've been here. But like a lot of people, just like the guy on the interview that's doing the interview, people at the open mic, people that I'm starting to connect with, this is the first time they've even heard my music at all, period, even one song. So all of this is new to them. So it's going to just open up just a lot of different opportunities, but also it's going to open up like just for more love to come through, more positivity to shine through. In this dark world, in this sad world, people is anxious, people are fearful, people are sad, people are angry. So it's a lot of things going on for people who don't necessarily have the Most High. So anytime that these seeds can impact them, even just a little bit, especially our people too, like just getting them to think about Yah in a different way. Like, who is Yah? Maybe you didn't even, that's why I have these. I have these little cards, right? I've shared these with you, but what I did, So I shared these, right? Music that uplifts and praises Yah. Has the website on there, right? So I give these out to people. If I see, especially if I see one of my brothers or my sisters, I try to make it a point to give them one of these. I try to be led, obviously, not just be like, here you go, here you go. But, excuse me, I try to, you know, get this life music out to people, right? But check it out, like what I've been doing, and this is for what I put on the back of these. Hold on, what's a good example? Well, this is cool. I got pink on some, blue on the others. But what I've been doing is, you know what I should do? Dang, hold on, y'all. Let's see. Oh man, I don't got them. I don't got them with me. Dang. Well, here, I'll show you guys this. It's going to be kind of hard to show you, but, well, it's all good. I don't got to show it. The point is, on the back of these cards, the reason I'm not showing it because it has a unique user code. And basically, it's a free download of the album. So that way, if I really, like, want to, if it's just an opportunity to bless somebody, you know, maybe they don't got it. But you can just tell, like, they need that uplift. You can tell Yah's telling you to bless that person. Then boom, I got these cards and I have these unique user codes on the back where they can go to a specific URL on my site, octavialifemusic.com/DL, which is download. And then you can put in a code if you have a code, and it'll take you directly to this to download this new album. And so I want to start, you know, blessing people with these as well, as I feel like Yah is leading me, you know, to people who really need that uplift and just ain't got it like that. So anyway, just finding different ways to get the light out. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all, man. So I'm happy. I wanted to jump on here and just kind of share that with you guys and shoot the breeze for a moment and just tell you that I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm loving, and life is good. And I hope it's good for you too, every single day through the challenges. Because I got them. I still got them. But we all going to have them. But my thing is, how do we get through them? That's my question. Like, just how do we get through them? How do we deal with them? You know, are we rooting each other on through them to the best of our abilities? Are we relying on the Most High Yah for everything? And having compassion on one another as well, because it's not as always as easy, you know, for everybody else. I think of people who got kids and responsibilities, you know, other responsibilities where they may not be able to. It might not be as easy to keep their head up and their shoulders back all the time, and that's why I want to get this music out to folks like that too. Like, get this music. This is a start. Just get this music. Get this music in you. It's something about it, right? It's something about it that Yah uses to uplift us. So, and I got my toes done today too, y'all. You can't see them because they're way down there, and I am not going to put my toes literally up on the camera. But that was amazing too. Just to relax. My mom and I usually do that together. So they're purple, and they're like purple. They're like a tulip purple-ish, a little darker than that. And there's like little sparkles, silver sparkles. So they're cute. I didn't do my nails though. But anyway, that felt good. Just the rub on the massage, the hot. We got the you know how they do the black hot rock, whatever they using, and the scrub and all that. We kind of went in today just on some relaxation, well needed relaxation. So that was good. And then I helped Mom. I spent about 3 hours with Mom getting her book together. She's working on a picture book. She loves creating these quotes and images and stuff. So she's gonna be getting we actually put it all together, not in one day. We've been working on it, but today was kind of the longest day of kind of trying to finish it. So we ordered a copy for her so that she can look at it and make sure everything is the way that she wants it, and then kind of take it from there. But that was cool. That was fun. We did the, work together to get that to the finish line. So that's kind of what I did today. Started the day with a little relaxation and then came work with mom. And then I was like, you know what? All right, let me get something to eat. Ate. I was like, let me hop on this live. I have not even told people that I have a new album out. Like, are you going to tell anybody? Like, Substack, yeah, cool. YouTube community post, okay. I told you, some people on my live on Friday, but on a completely different channel, brand new. I'm like, where are your subscribers for music are on this channel? So at least make a dedicated video. So now you got, and I want you guys to hear, little snippets of the album too. So yeah, that's about it, you guys. If you have any questions, you can feel free to drop them in the chat or in the comments. You can tell my eyes is getting tired. I'm getting sleepy now. I'm gonna start slipping down. All right, you guys. All right, no. Let me quit playing. Oh, but I'm out of this joint. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. And the song, by the way, I didn't even check to see if anybody. Oh yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, did you? Oh, E. You got one of them, sis. You got one of them, sis. T. I'm actually doing Keep Walking at the open mic. I'm doing the first verse, the chorus, and then maybe the chorus, maybe one more time. I don't think I'm doing the second verse. So but far as the one I sent him, talk about the interview on the 24th, Straight Talk TV, Everybody Celebrating was absolutely one of them, and Stacked was the second one. So those two will be the ones. So yeah, good guesses. Yeah, I'm excited about those two. Hit them hard, and I can't. Oh, am I still saying I can't wait? I'm looking forward to the opportunities where there's in the summertime where things pick up and a lot of activities for our people where I could actually do those songs, especially Stacked. I could totally see people jamming to that with me. So I'm excited about it. And yeah, man. All right, you guys. I keep saying, all right, you guys. I'm really going to end the live stream now, okay? I've said everything that I needed to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this time with me. And, man, I'll see you in the next one. All right. Peace.